Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with episode 2. Today I have the wonderful Lay from Montreal, rock and roll Trinidadian soul artist. Oh, I'm so happy to have her. Stay tuned. Soleil, being from Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, our country, of course. My parents are from there. If you guys don't know, tell us how music and creativity shaped your life being from the beautiful Twin Island.
Well, music has been like a part of my life, even unwillingly, like unwittingly, because my neighbors and they, my cousins and they used to like compete with each other. So you got music on that side. Funny enough, I was not allowed to listen to worldly music in my
Okay, talk about
household
that. Why not?
because my dad was very strict, very spiritual, and really didn't want us to be poisoned with the things of the world.
I understand.
And so we would listen not to religious music, but the religious music was just one type of it. It was like, it sounded like funeral music,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it was like the old, it's like Western,
I
right?
understand.
The ones.
Yes, of course.
So yeah, so that would be it. But the music that we had in the house was our African spirituality, the
Okay.
African hymns with the drums and
Nice.
everything.
Okay. Okay.
And so we were on that side of the spirituality growing up. So we weren't allowed to be, he took us away from every modern amenities.
Got
Like when
you.
I tell you, deep in no corruption.
Wow.
But I was still corrupted by everybody.
Everybody else around you. I love that. I love that. I love that.
I was so into it, And
That's
they had the
good.
back in times music. My aunt and they I used to look at these and
Yes.
like, I wait to get room.
You're like, I can't wait to leave and do this. I love that. I love that. So you also blend rock, hip hop, and R&B so seamlessly. So if your sound had a spirit animal, what would it be and why?
A spirit animal.
Yeah.
It will be like the. It will be like the, what do you call this thing coming out of? They call it there's a bird
Like a
that
phoenix?
Phoenix.
Yes, I love that.
It's
Why
like
would it be a
It
phoenix?
always goes up, it comes back down, dies and comes. It's always refreshing itself. That will be my spirit animal.
Yes.
Mixed with tigress.
Okay, talk about why. Let's go on why.
Because she's like wild. She's protective. She's like very feline, very particular,
Yes.
and knows when to do certain things. And I had to learn to become a tiger too, because patience is like you want to do things like no, get it out
course,
now.
yes.
But do it now, put it out. But sometimes good things, it takes a little time. When you want it really good,
Right.
you gotta like really nurture it like a child,
Of course.
And when you're done, you leave it, you put it out into the world, hope that you did a great job.
Absolutely.
And let it go and let it be.
Yes.
So that I had to learn to be, because I used to like rush and wanting to do it, and then it was so stressful.
Of course.
And I didn't love the process. Like after a while, I started hating music.
Wow, because you were rushing all the
I
time?
was rushing. There's so much like anxiety.
Got
You
you.
do it and be this and be that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, but I'm not myself. I keep
Exactly.
thinking, I'm not myself.
And you
I
want to
don't
be
like it.
yourself. That's it.
Yeah.
I love that. So Black women invented rock and roll, as we know,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And now you're stealing it back, which I'm so proud of you and happy
Oh my
for.
God,
You're stealing it
listen,
right back,
girl,
right?
That is drama right there to say stuff like that.
Well,
I'm
you know
not
what?
stealing it back.
Stealing it back in a good way, though, not in a bad way.
You see, in everything, it's like the prodigal son. You know the story of the prodigal
Of
son?
course, yes.
The prodigal son had to go out there, do whatever it is,
Yes.
do whatever it is, test out life,
Right.
only to realize that he needed to come back home.
Of course.
Come back home to Nest to be,
Right.
to know that, hey, I realize what I have, and then I'm going to go back out there because I'm fully equipped.
Right.
I feel like rock is just like that.
Okay.
It has become such a monster that people put labels to it.
Right.
They have put it in like, oh, it's demonic. It's this
Yeah.
and that. They have put it. So I'm like, I have grown up in. I'm so thankful for the way that I was brought up, because it's like coming out from the ashes into something like plants. When
Yes.
they thrive
And they grow.
it's the best plants that comes out of the ashes because you got all these minerals. And I think that's what rock needed to be. It needs to come back home, get a soul.
Exactly.
It's lost its soul.
I agree.
It's like put on, oh, it's just leather. Let me just put on dark makeup all over.
Right.
And everybody put it into one category
That's
of
that.
devil music.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. I did not choose rock. I didn't choose rock.
Okay.
I didn't choose to carry this mantle to say I would do it. It chose me.
I believe that. I know that.
I never thought I'd do rock. I don't
Really?
think anybody did. I lost so many followers.
Really?
Because I started, they're like, well, you should do R&B and you should do
Right,
I'm like,
right.
that it's saturated.
Of course.
Okay?
And it's not you. It's not what your soul was feeling, is what you're telling me.
I don't know what my soul was feeling. I had to become myself. I had to get rid of what people were thinking I
Right.
should be.
I love that.
You know, I had
Yeah.
to, who the hell am I? I'm singing everybody's song.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't mind doing it. It's very reverent, like I'm doing a Tina Turner tribute, which I feel like if I have to do it,
Yes. Okay.
you know, we'll come back to that one. But yeah, this is I think when I wrote my first song, like when I became me, when I found me,
Yes.
I didn't even know it was gonna go in a rock tone. I started singing it. And I was like, it sounds like a country rock type
Okay.
of vibe.
Okay.
And then I was taking guitar lessons, and my guitar teacher asked me, she said, do you have any songs that you wrote or anything like that you want to? And I started singing it, and she started playing, and I was like, whoa,
Wow.
this is insane.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
And I started writing another one. All the songs just came. It's not like I thought of, okay, we'll do something to write it on this topic.
Right.
Every song I wrote came as a revelation.
I love that. I love that.
So weird.
What was your first feeling when you finished performing your first song in front of a live audience? What was that feeling like?
Well, I have not performed that first song yet.
Okay.
Actually, no, I did do it one time. Acoustic version.
Right.
But I have not done it in the full capacity yet because that first song was very cathartic.
Got it.
I had to go back and write a song that I wanted to tell the story of my childhood. I wanted to put all the pain, all the joys, all the suffering. I wanted to tell the story, you know, because I thought, I think about the song and I get so freaking emotional.
That's okay.
Because
we're allowed.
It's hard for me to even sing it.
Okay.
Every time I listen to it, I see I'm tearing up because it's like it needed to happen. You need to let it out. You need to let it go. And I have to learn to stop this too, doing it because I am a survivor of everything
Yes.
that I went through as a kid.
Well.
I'm a survivor of some dark stuff. You know, a child should not go through.
Right.
So I put that in the song because I need to like let it
Release.
out.
Yeah.
People know this happened to me. I don't have to be like, you shouldn't talk about it. My family very secretive.
Yeah, no, that's we're not doing that. No, you know, it's good that you talk about it, and it's good that you let it out for children who have been through things, or someone who wants to get into the music industry, but they're feeling shy. What advice would you give them? What would you say?
Just do it.
Yeah, how though? How do you get across that border to do it?
You have to have a passion for it. You first have to have the passion. You have to have something that drives you to want to do it. And you have to focus on that. Because if you think about everything else, it's like noise.
Right.
You want to cancel the noise out.
Yes.
And you want to harness that passion.
Right.
And then it becomes something. You become you. Forget about everybody else.
I love
because
that.
your voice is yours. I heard a lot of songs that I couldn't tell which one is Rihanna. Like people want to sound like Rihanna. People wanting to sound like Beyonce. People wanting to sound like even Tina Turner, like that's you still haven't reached that
Right. I hear that.
level.
Yeah. I hear that. That's good.
Listen, I just only reached my level. I just
Mm,
found myself. It was so it was really trying to come out of the indoctrination, the brainwashing.
mm-hmm.
I have been through it.
Yes.
I was molded for this. They molded me. When I tell you they mold me,
Mm-hmm. I hear you, girl. I do. I do.
I went to the schools. I went to the trainings. I went to media training. I went to speech therapy.
Everything.
I thought I spoke well,
You speak
but
well.
you're like, no, there are certain ways that you express and you
Yes.
say certain words, and this is the way you say it. And I didn't know that I needed all of that. Plus, I was in pageants, you know, the way you carry about yourself, the way you
Yes.
dress. You make
Of
sure
course.
when you leave the house, put makeup on.
Right,
So
right.
makeup is
Like
like
drain in your head. Exactly. Like something you have to do. I love that. I love that.
I like it. It's clothes for your face.
There you
Like,
go. Exactly. Decoration for your face. So, like, if you had to do a jam session with someone, dead or alive, who would that be?
Michael Jackson.
And why?
Michael Jackson has a way of being unapologetically himself.
I love that.
Like who the hell say he and
Right?
make it sound
I love that. I know, but seriously, it's true.
makes it sound
That
so
good. Exactly. That's true.
you know. And
Wow.
other than that, he has a way of bringing messages, and people don't hit them until afterwards. You're like, oh my god, did you hear
Exactly.
the lyrics?
Right?
I am big on lyrics.
Of course. Me too.
I'm very esoteric. I'm
Really?
like, what does it
You
really
listen. I love
mean?
that. I love. What's one Michael Jackson lyric that has stuck with you throughout your journey?
Man in the Mirror.
The whole thing, or is there just one particular line? What is it
The,
that?
the whole song is like a story.
Mm-hmm.
I think if everybody listens to that song and really take it for themselves, they would learn to accept
Themselves. Amen. Yeah.
dark
Mm-hmm.
and light,
Exactly.
good and bad,
Right.
because we tend to stifle that bad side. Like, I don't got a devil. I'm not thinking.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
No, we're
No.
humans. We're humans at the end of the
You
day.
need to harness that dark side and bring it
Absolutely.
out when you need the tiger.
I love that. I love that. So your life is being turned into a rock and roll opera, let's just say. What is the title of your life right now?
The title of my life is love.
I love that.
It's love. I preach love. I don't think people understand what love is.
True love, actually, because there's surface love and there's true love. What's love to you?
Love is everything. I see love in every. Gosh, let me tell you something, guys. I had reached a point in my life where I hated humans
Wow. Okay. That's deep, Lay. That's very deep to say.
because I looked around, I saw the way we were eating, the way we were treating ourselves. I was like, and then we complain about it.
Yeah.
We don't take responsibility for it. And I'm like, why are you bitching and moaning?
Right.
And you're not doing something about it. So when that bitterness started building, I started checking myself. You follow the laws of the universe and you're judging other people.
Yeah. I hear that.
You're judging other people. You know what you think and what you feel. You project that out into the universe.
Yes,
That's why I said
absolutely.
love.
Love. I hear you. I hear you.
And when I started finding that side of me to say, you know what, I understand. I understand because maybe you don't know better. You don't have the
True.
role model
Right.
to help strengthen you. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. I'm
Love.
not gonna be this bitter. I'm gonna freaking hold that in me.
Right. It's a lot, eh? It's
I
a lot.
can't. If I say I love, I'm supposed to love you despite.
Yes, that's right. Despite unconditionally.
You understand me? God
Unconditionally.
is love.
Exactly. And love always wins,
And
right?
God is in me. I want to project that.
I love
People
that.
don't understand. It's not about religion.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. But that's where the misconception happens, And we need to like go up above that.
Yeah.
All right, Lay. So we're gonna play a little game. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm back with Lay. She answered all my questions, but you know how I do, Miss Trish style. We got to play a game. Lay, are you ready?
I am.
Okay. So I love my trivias. Do you love trivia?
Oh my gosh, girl, I'm competitive.
Okay.
Let's go.
I love it. I love it. What's your sign, Lay? What are you born?
Scorpio.
Oh, you're a water sign. I'm a Pisces. Okay, let's do this. I love that. All right, true
Right
or
now,
false?
I'm ruling.
Yeah, we are. It's our time.
Yes.
True or false, Lay? Trinidad and Tobago fact first, okay?
Okay.
The steel band was originally made from oil drums. Is that true or is
It's
that
true.
false? Okay, perfect. True or false, Lay? Trinidad and Tobago is the only Caribbean country with 2 Nobel Peace Prize winners.
Oh my gosh, girl.
True or false?
I'm going to say true.
Yes! yes. Okay, now we got a rock and roll question, right? Which female rock star was known for her raspy voice and wild energy on stage?
Tina Turner.
I didn't even get to put the A, B, C, D, E,
I
F,
know
G.
her, like,
All right, next one is who was the first Black woman to have a #1 rock and roll song on the Billboard Hot 100? Was it Tina Turner, Tracy Chapman, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, or Janelle Monáe?
rock and roll.
Yep. I'll give you your answers again. Tina Turner, Tracy Chapman, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, or Janelle Monáe?
That is so. Janelle Monáe. She doesn't sing rock.
Well, I had to put somebody. I had to put somebody now.
But Sister Rosetta Thorpe, they didn't have rock and roll.
Okay,
and
so now you have 2
everything.
more choices. Tina Turner or Tracy Chapman?
Oh Lord, Tracy Chapman, rock and roll. Ooh. Oh wow, Tina Turner, Tracy Chapman. I kind of said I
Yes.
was thinking Tracy, but I was like rock and roll.
Yes. Okay, next question. Which famous female rocker was originally a backup singer for Ike Turner before going solo? Was it Bonnie Raitt, Joan Jett, Tina Turner, or Stevie Nicks?
So repeat.
Oh, no problem. Which famous female rocker was originally a backup singer for Ike Turner before going solo? Was it Bonnie Raitt,
Oh my God, girl.
Joan Jett, Tina Turner, or Stevie Nicks?
Because Bonnie Raitt was not part of Ike's team.
Nope. So,
And
yeah.
Joan Jett wasn't in even that time.
Okay.
That's out. Stevie Nicks was part of Fleetwood Mac.
So who's left?
It's Tina.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. All right, last question. True or false? This is about Trinidad and soca music. Soca music was created in 1970 as a fusion of calypso and Indian rhythms. True or false?
True.
Absolutely. Favorite soca artist?
Rock
Could you-
Shorty Eye.
Hey, there you go. Who's your favorite soca artist? You have one?
My favorite soca. Soca.
If you can think of one.
Because that is really difficult.
Do you have a lot? Do you have more than one? Is that why? Or you could do top 3.
Because in Trinidad, there's different types of
Soca and
music.
calypso.
There's soca and calypso, and then there is ras.
Ras, exactly. So you can name some
There's
artists from there too.
Rapso.
That's it. Who could you
but-
think of?
There is one person
Mm-hmm.
I would always big up and listen. She is so incredible to me.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I was growing up, her name is Ella Andal.
Mm.
And if you listen to that woman's voice, it will change your life.
I believe you.
There is nobody. I'm sorry.
Nobody
Sorry,
like her?
guys, there's
Okay.
No
I'll put her name in here.
female with her voice,
Mm-hmm.
not even me, and her spirit and her thing. It's like
It rocks.
it rocks.
Okay.
It rocks. She's all over the world. Like she is all over the world.
Really? Okay. I'll take your word
Especially in
for it.
Africa.
Nice.
But her music is very African, very Orisha, but she also brings in the modern flair. She's not afraid. Like I
I
love
like
that
that.
about her.
I like that. That fearlessness.
When you see her,
Yeah.
she reminds me of like a strict, one of those strict people that you know, not your parents, but when you
Not your
see
parents so
them,
much.
you're like, you don't do anything wrong, but you feel like it is
Yes,
wrong.
yes.
Yeah, she has
Got
that
you.
energy, but she has that motherly thing about her. And I call her my godmother of music.
I love.
Tina Turner is my godmother of rock and roll.
Okay.
And she's my godmother
Of
of music.
music altogether. Perfect. All right, folks. So that was our game with Lay. She did pretty good. You did really well. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. It was
So,
like,
Lay, tell us what's next for you.
Okay, so what's next? My EP is going to be coming out later on this year. It was supposed to be last year, but everything is pushed back because we're, like I said, taking our time instead of rushing.
Of course.
But before the release of the EP would be the release of my new single. It's called No More.
I love that. What inspired No More?
Hot and spicy because No More is based. He's shaking his head.
Go ahead.
The song is about when you love somebody so much, so intense that they can do no wrong. And you hate yourself for loving them so much, but you just can't help it. And you say, I don't want to love you no more. But
Got you.
you're lying.
But you're lying. I
You're
love that.
lying
Okay,
that
yes.
You really hate that you love that person so much. You really hate why,
Yeah.
you know?
So that's what inspired the song.
Yeah, maybe the dicky, but you know.
I love it. The transparency. I love it. Okay, so that's next for you. I love that.
But it is that this person is so, it just they capture your whole life, you know, and your essence, and it's like
That's where you're
you
at.
hate that you love them so much that I don't want to love you no more. I don't want to love
But
you
you
like
do.
this. Yeah.
But you do. But you do. Okay, and after that, what else do you have coming?
And I do have a show coming up in Saint Anne de Bellevue.
That's nice.
In August. They have a festival there. So I think I'll be closing off
The show?
the show,
Okay.
the festival. And I think, the people down there are so amazing. They're so funny from every age.
Oh,
It's like where I live, I call it the Twilight Zone.
okay.
That is one of the Twilight Zones of Quebec.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Because the people are just so wonderful.
Yeah, I like it down there.
Yeah.
I like St. Anne de Bellevue
Yeah.
a lot, actually. That's good. That's good. I'm
Yeah.
happy
So
for
I
you.
have that. I have the Tina Turner tribute coming up. Our first show is going to be at Chambly. What's the name of that pole? Chambly Culture de Chambly. It's going to be on the 21st of March.
Okay, stay tuned,
It's
guys.
going to have. Listen, I rep Tina because I protect her.
Yes.
Like I protect her. Like she has to have. If you're gonna do Tina, you better do Tina.
Yeah, do it to the fullest now.
Yeah.
Do it to the fullest. Exactly.
Right?
Okay, right.
So I'm about to do Tina because she's like me. I see her. I see her in me. I and she in me because of the energy. Like there's a thing.
Right.
There's a thing that I used to get in trouble for tapping my feet while I was singing
Oh,
in the
wow.
choir
Oh, wow. Okay.
because they would hear me tapping.
Right.
But it's the soul in you.
Yeah, you can't help it, right? It
If
just
you
it
look
is what
at her,
it is.
she's the same.
Okay.
She
Okay.
can't do a song without tapping her feet. And I was like, yeah, girl.
I love that.
feel
You're like,
it.
that's me. I feel it. I love that. I absolutely love that. So there's similarities between you and Tina, you're saying.
Yeah, there's many.
That's
many,
good.
many.
That's good.
Like her life is almost like the abusive relationship, coming out of it, owning your own life. Like
Yeah.
look how funny how rock really chose her. It was in her
Absolutely.
blood.
Absolutely. It did choose her. Watching that movie, that shows that, yes, it actually did choose her. She was in church as well, remember?
I went.
And you said you started just church too. So there's a lot of similarities, which is amazing. That is amazing. And where can we find you? Where can we find your music and everything?
You can go on officiallaymusic.com. Oh, actually, sorry. Official Lay Music is my Facebook. Laymusic.com. You'll find all the links to all the social medias.
Amen.
and link up your girl. You know, see when my shows are coming up. leimusic.com.
That's it. Let me know if you want to get at Lay. I will definitely get at her.
Yeah.
Lay, thank you for coming. I appreciate you so much.
I
You're the
love
best.
you.
I love you too. I'm
I
wishing you
love it.
everything.
Thank you so much for having me.
No
on your
problem.
show.
Honestly, you're the best. You're gonna come back. Honestly,
Thank
honestly,
you.
we're
We
gonna
have
do.
so much to
We
talk
do have a
about.
lot to talk
There's
about.
not enough hours in the day.
There isn't. There isn't. And we're both very busy women with very busy artistries going on at the
I have
moment.
to talk about my hot sauce.
Yes. Okay. Wait. Lay has hot sauce, guys. Let's talk about it quick.
I have my hot sauce, and there's a lot of stuff that I do. I call it living life.
Yes.
Because I like to do everything. But I do have hot sauce, and the hot sauce is it's actually it's my friends, and they really encourage me to do it. Also, the catering service
Nice.
that I'm starting as well.
Yes.
I really wanted to really give people my culture.
I love that.
And the hot sauces I learned from my grandmother, who brought it from, the ancients of ancients. So where I was with her, seeing the way that she made it. And listen, I used to steal some of her pepper sauce. Every run out, I would go steal some of her pepper sauce.
Of course,
because
of course.
so good. It was so good. Like, it's part of our culture to have it.
Pepper sauce on everything.
All original.
True Trini things.
Yes.
True Trini things. I have to say. Yes. Okay.
Is no preservatives. in
Nice.
there. The preservative is going to be vinegar, which is part of our hot.
Exactly.
You
You have to have
in there,
vinegar in there. Yeah.
right? So, but it has it's like real old fashioned.
Nice.
With, we know it has Karaili.
Karaili. You,
guys know
must
it as
know what that
buttermelon,
is. Exactly. That's right. I know it as
We
Karaili, but
have
yes.
everything. The bandania,
Nice.
what you call shadow
Betty.
Betty.
Mm-hmm.
It's real. What? Listen, my clients
I love
treat
that.
it like crack.
Oh God.
Yeah, listen, they buy it by the boxes.
Did you bring any with you
warmed
today?
my heart.
She's gonna be back to promote the hot sauce, everybody.
I will.
Give
But
me
it's
some.
amazing. I
Yes.
have green seasoning. And
Nice.
something called chunky.
I know Chuck is.
Right,
Yes.
right. So chunky is already made for you.
Oh, that's
So you
good.
put it in the pot, and you put your like your pumpkin in there.
Absolutely,
And
yes.
You have pumpkin talcari already.
Yes.
Or any side dish that you want to make real quick.
Okay, good.
Some beans or anything, you just put that in a pot, throw your beans, and you put salt to taste,
I love that.
and it's ready to go because we're so busy all the time.
That. Are you making roti?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I'm making
Doubles?
my roti real doubles.
Doubles, none for Beanie Man.
Be-
Listen.
Listen,
Yeah.
Beanie.
We won't start that.
Beanie, you know what I say about Beanie? I say Beanie.
Not for
you know
Beanie
what
Man.
happened? You know what happened to you? It's your juta. They call it
Yeah.
juta. The dog smell
No,
it.
it's your energy, Beanie Man. They didn't like it. They're like,
He's like, I'm not taking
My
your
thing is,
juta.
though, just to touch on that a bit, why are we comparing it to what dogs would eat? I'm confused with
I know,
his whole
because it's an
narrative.
ancient thing.
I get that, but are you a dog? Are you eating dog food? Do you see dog food on a regular
Yeah,
basis? He doesn't.
right.
So you can't compare the two. And they're not letting him up on that one.
Oh my, I'm so sorry. for
Yeah,
him.
I mean,
I'm
too,
like,
he should have never, ever said
no,
that.
you know, we can't protect you there.
Exactly, we can't. We still like you, but we can't protect you there. But
No,
you're
look
making...
at you begging like a dog.
now. I like that. I like that. I'm putting it in. I swear I'm so putting that in. But what I am going to say is this. I want you to keep going in whatever you do. And, I support you 1,000,000%. You got my 100% support. And I'm so happy to have you like one-on-one, because
This is
you're
the way I
amazing.
give energy.
You do this. I know that. That's how I met you. You know what I mean? Guys, give it up for Lay. She's going to be back. Pepper
Thank
sauce and
you.
all. Much love. Thanks for watching.